Happy Super Bowl Sunday, Facebook friends and family members. If you're watching, I was going along in my afternoon. Well, not actually jogging, but going along in my afternoon, actually sorting through some old papers and stuff, and suddenly I remember I do a Facebook Live and I read a poem every Sunday now, and I'm like, oh, I'm I'm glad I remember that, and I, as part of my sort, I found this poem, which was part of my application to get into grad school in the University of Nebraska to get a Master of Fine Arts in Poetry, and I got accepted. But I haven't thought of the application for years. Um, so my question is, how often do we think about things from our past that we regret or didn't go right, or stuff like that, and how often do we forget the good stuff, the really fun moments, the times time we created something special for ourselves or someone else. And if you're anything like me, you forget a lot of the good stuff, and you focus on, if you're anything like me, you focus on more on the regrets sometimes. But it's so important to remember the goodness of who we are, and what we have accomplished, and the love we have given, and the courage we have shown, and the joy we have experienced. And life is indeed both. It's imperfect best, as I always talk about. Like, if we're reviewing a past hunting for imperfections, oh my gosh, we can definitely find them. And there's also so so much good stuff. Like, I totally forgot that I had written this poem until I found it this afternoon. Let me read it, and you can see it in the post by the video too as I read it. Gravel road. We argue yet again about all we do not know. A doubt runs deep as these ditches. We have tried to light our lives with faith that switches on and off like fireflies. Our world has exploded into wonder, faded back into darkness, driving home shattered bottles from past parties shimmer up at us as we resolve to move toward August and another harvest. Yeah, yes, the past is obviously no longer here, and in in the metaphorical shattered bottles of the past, we see those in memories, but then not today. we can experience them in thought, but we can't go back to that place. And that's part of life. Life just doesn't allow for us to go back in time as much as we might want to sometimes. Hmm. So this seems fairly mundane, but it feels good to talk about be, because so often past memories come up, but I just kind of try and push them aside because I want to live in the now, but sometimes talking about and honoring the past and really thinking about the joy that has existed in the past, being really intentional about finding those good moments and you might not remember some of them. It might take going through all papers or all cards or all letters to go, I remember that now. That felt good. The we I bring this all up because confidence with who we are it is so important. Confidence with who we are is so important. None of us can look at our past and go, oh, hey, yeah, I did it all perfectly, 100%. No, and that's just not human life. But we can look back and look at ourselves now and go, oh, there's goodness that and I'm going to enjoy that goodness within my own life, within my own days, and I'm going to share with others. Confidence helps us share with others. If I had no confidence in my message, I wouldn't be talking, doing a Facebook Live right now, and and I would give you nothing to listen to except the billions of other things to listen to in the world. But maybe you or someone else who watches this get something from this that is really important to their life journey somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what will resonate. I don't know what will be just what someone needs. I'm here trying to tell a story, but I do know we learn from each other. We learn from each other stories of both success and failure and what we learn can help us heal. And so if I if I just look at my past and say, oh, I wasn't as perfect as I wanted to be. I have nothing to say. In the past, I've spoken, and sometimes I get nervous as I speak, and I could talk myself out of doing these. And you maybe talked yourself out of doing what you really want to do at times too in the past. But if we can talk ourselves out of doing what we really want to do, and we can talk ourselves out of appreciating the goodness from the past and the goodness of who we are now. If we can go that way, we can also go the other way and talk ourselves into appreciating our past, who we are now, and talk ourselves into sharing the goodness of a message. I like to say recently, can, if we feel we've gone the way we didn't want to go in life, and that we've gone pretty far down that road, that's, I mean, that might not feel great to realize that, but it's also exciting because if we have energy to go in the direction we don't want, we can use the energy to go in the direction that feels better. So I'm going into town soon here to get a pizza and go over to a friend's house to watch football. But thanks for tuning in. Pl- please leave comments if you have them. And I realized I forgot to put my banner up that said what it said last week about being a speaker with a speech impediment and leaving comments. And I thought that was a really innovative idea last week, and I was so excited about it, and I forgot to do it this week. Which leads me to the question: what gems from your past have you forgotten about that you could discover again and use again? Life is so challenging, but at the same time so exciting. None of us knows the perfect path through this life. We are all doing our imperfect best. We all are together in that. But I invite you and me this week to remember the good things from your past and really concentrate on the good that's within you now and what you create. It may seem small to you, may seem like it doesn't matter, but it could change another person's life. None of us know how our energy ripples out to affect others. we simply get the opportunity to to do we to do what we can to do good, to aim for a best, and to learn to be more and more ourselves, and to love ourselves more and more. And this is really really challenging work. Thanks for doing it. And remember, you are the best you in the world. You are the only you in the world. The world needs you. Happy Super Bowl day. If you love the Super Bowl, happy Sunday. If you could care less. Take care, and see you this week in various posts, and on the Awkwardly Awesome podcast, and see you next Sunday. Sunday for whatever this is, Jason. Reading a poem and reflecting. Talk to you later. Bye. Smile. Smile. Someday I want to just do a Facebook Live and keep smiling and just saying smile, smile, smile. Yeah, it would it would be strange. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe I will. Who knows? Have a good day. Laugh. Um, putting my finger in my forehead. Okay, bye. Bye.